All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right. Hi, guys. Yes. Guys, Donna know who is Michibu. So I have to play back my YouTube again. I need to go downstairs. Now she know Michibu and she never buy it from Michibu. Guys, listen to line Donna. Now she know Michibu and she never buy it from Michibu. Listen to line Donna. The manager said, I only see one, I call her phone and I order stuff. But if you don't want to stop thief, don't order nothing. But buy no stuff if you can't afford their things, go in a dollar store, go in a pawn shop, go in a Aldi, go in a Lidl, and them have good things, go buy cheap stuff and we go in a Walmart and them place there. And I know her lifestyle because when I was in the UK, I used to buy things from them. All of us who are English, I never buy from Michibu. You lie. Michibu. But all of us, only pound to buy things from girl who got teeth out in a store. All in America, yeah, enough. Them time they used to sell the things them in a bungo. And so, you have one papi, even this man and lady said to me, Auntie, I used to teeth, you know. I used to do England and teeth, so I must stop. I stop, me never get catch, and me give God thanks. Me stop. You understand? Me give, she said, you see, guys, Donna know Michibu, you know. Donna know who Michibu is and the type of person I pretend like she don't know Michibu. All right, guys, this is your girl, Sophie, pretty on any side. Guys, I'm going to address this situation with Donna and Michibu. Donna come on her life saying that it looked like Michibu deceived her because the intention was to talk about her mental illness. But it wasn't about the mental illness. It's about selling her book and party and all of these stuff. Guys, if somebody want to come on my life and I'm going to interview them and all of that, I have to get the full story and the full background of the person. Donna pretend like she don't know who was Michibu and what Michibu was about. Michibu is the icon, guys. She live in the UK and she is a shoplifter and she go to prison for several occasions, she say, for drugs and all of this stuff. All right. Donna say, she know Michibu, but all of us buy from shoplifters and all of them, something there, but she never buy. You lie, Donna. You lie. You state that when you was in the UK, if you can go back to your previous life, when you said when you were living in the UK, you used to bring down all 18 barrels from Jamaica, from England to Jamaica. Donna, you come on a 6 months holiday to England. Where you get money to buy 18 barrels to come to Jamaica, to come ship down and sell and give away? Where you get that? Thief in clothes. We all know people do a lot of shoplifting in the UK. We see that all the time. It's not new. It is not new. We know all of that. You got pretend because when I see the head cocksucker, you said that Tammy Faye and the head cocksucker tell you to do the story on Michibu. You know all along who was Michibu and you took that story. You took that story and pretend that you don't know what Michibu is talking about. You understand? You deceive your audience as well. Leggy take up the live and I run it and I talk for him part of story when he come on to Michibu. You understand? Then in one of this, now today you're going to talk about, I know Michibu, but me never buy nothing from, she said, oh, I know Michibu, but me never buy nothing from Michibu. You lie. You lie. I want Michibu come and done you. You're too lie and wicked. You're too lie and wicked. You're too lie and wicked. Let's talk serious and cook. Thank you. That's true, guys. I'm going to be an unbiased person today. Me now be no bias. We all live in the UK, guys. I live in the UK. I know of Michibu's story. We know that she's a party icon. We know that she's a shoplifter. We know all of these things. But Michibu do a lot of interview. I think she did do one interview, but in her interview, she lie a lot. When you lie, you don't understand. You don't remember your storyline. That's what happened to Michibu. Do you understand? I remember the interviewer. I must look for that one, and how she come to England. She was saying that is her auntie and blah de blah de, and one bag of this pan that interview, and now this one. The story changes. You understand? The story changes. Guys, as you know, I used to work in Selfridges. Yeah, I used to work in high-end store in London. All right, I know how shoplifting goes. I can tell you the ins and out with shoplifters. So when Donna got talk about her manager tell her, stop call me Chibu for things for buy. Shut your ass. Shut up. Shut up. You know how much for one handbag in a Selfridges? All £1,000. £1,000. Yeah? And those shoplifters, they shoplift every day. Selfridges lose millions. I can tell you, I work in those stores. I know how shoplifting goes. I can tell you the in and out when it come on to shoplifting in the UK and in the high-end store. I can tell you about Selfridges, how it works. Shoplifters come in there every day. They work as a gang. They make millions. You understand? People put in their orders and shoplifters come in there. They grab the bag and grab this and they go out. Shoplifters is a millionaire money business in London. Shoplifters is a money business in London at the moment, guys. And the government right now, shoplifters, when you catch them right now, they're not going to jail. They might get 3 months, but it's too much in the court system. It's taking up too much time. A lot of them are addicts. You understand? But shoplifting is a gang and is a big thing in the UK. I can talk about shoplifting every day. I work with it. You understand? I see it. I have to deal with shoplifters on a daily basis. Guys, you understand? Especially the Albanian, you have the Albanians, you have the Albanians, boy, may I tell you, and you see the Ethiopian people then. Oh my God. Guys, shoplifting is a business and is a millionaire business in London. I can tell you that because I work in that field. So when Donna gonna talk about manager come and talk about, don't call her to buy anything and this and that, because you have a lot of Jamaican, they want name brand and they can't afford it. And if they know a shoplifter, they might go say, listen, me want Dutch Cabana bag. And if it's for £500, they no mind pay £200 and shall go in there and thief it and carry it to people to sell it. That's how it works. They sell them for half price. You understand? And if you read the UK papers, guys, I'm going to look for some of these UK papers with all the shoplifting because I can talk about it because I work in it every day. I see it. You understand? But when Donna gonna talk about this, that, who I would never buy from a shoplifter, you is one. Because una clutcher. You are clutcher. I remember one time you come for your live and you talk about Queenie. And Queenie said, don't call me name. Una clutcher. Go away. Una clutcher. God love you all. Put your faith in him and receive the free gift of salvation. Amen. Spread the word. Do you do shoplifting? No, I don't do shoplifting. I work in that department. Let's talk serious. Let's talk serious. Before Donna interview her, she have to call her friend first. Guys, if I am going to interview somebody, I have to know what I'm going to interview them on. Donna said the interview was mental illness. And she never know that she was going to talk about book, dancehall, and all of these stuff. Donna know that Michibu is a dancehall style con. She do parties. She do all of these things. Don't make Donna fool you. Then her friend now take over the life today, HTK, and I put out all sort of things that Michibu do. And that I believe Michibu, you can be depressed, guys. But thieving is a choice. And the things that she take is about name brand, Harrod, Selfridges, Next, River Island, and those things. You understand? As I say, shoplifting in the UK is a business. It's a millionaire business. I know that. It's a millionaire business. The store you lose millions. And the government is not doing much about shoplifting. Because to be honest, the company is insured. When you go to court with shoplifting, the government don't have, the judges don't have time for seeing these people every day. Today, they come for shoplift. The next day, they're in and out. It's taking too much time. So what the government is putting in place, guess what? The store have to deal with it themselves. You understand? The store have to deal with these people because in the courthouse it's too much. Them thief today, then go court next week, then come out, then go thief, then get 3 months, then come out, then go do the same thing. It's easy. The government need to put tougher restriction on them. As when Michibu said, 3 months, 6 months, you go slung in a jail and you come back out. The government need to give them 5 years and they will never thief. You understand? I believe if the government in the UK give them 10 years, 15 years, they won't thief. But Michibu trust is high. As you listen, Leggy Live, I was listening Leggy Live, and all what Leggy was saying on his live was true. But Donna, don't come on here and pretend that you didn't know that she was going to come and talk about her books and her party. You now going to talk on your live that like she deceived you. She want to promote her party, her lifestyle, and this and all of that. It's a fucking lie. Get your shit together. You understand? Get your shit together. Get your act together. Her eye, she love to stay rich. Talking about Michibu. Workless mindset they have. Thank you, workless mindset. So my wife, me play this, so me catch a part of a Donna a while ago. I me just log off her now because she had talk madness. And guys, me want you to listen to this. Me want you to listen to this. Listen to line Donna. Now she know Michibu and she never buy it from Michibu. Listen to line Donna. The manager said, I only see one, I call her phone and I order stuff. But if you don't want to stop thief, don't order nothing. But buy no stuff, if you don't can't afford their things, go in a dollar store, go in a pawn shop, go in a Aldi, go in a Lidl, and them have good things, go buy cheap stuff and go in a Walmart and them place there. And I know her lifestyle because when I was in the UK, I used to buy things from them. All of us who are English, I never buy from Michibu. You buy. Michibu. But all of us, only if I want to buy things from girl who got teeth out in a store. You hear what she said? All of us buy teeth in clothes. All of us. But me never buy from Michibu. And you, when you was on your life, previous life, about 2018, 2017, when you say you was living in England and you come on a 6 months, you bring down 18 barrel. I mean, used to say them time there, where you get money if you bring down 18 barrel? It's thief in clothes. You understand? Guys, a lot of people sell things. You understand? But the way how Donna put it, like say she never buy, and this, and now she more like say she relevant, and people for going up in a pawn shop. Why you never tell Michibu that pan in live? Why you never tell Michibu say all of these things? Why not when you do the live with Michibu? For you are saying up on your life, Michibu trick you because she want to sell her party ticket and she want do this and she want to sell her book and I never that you interview her to come on your live with. You understand? Because I the head cocksucker put things in your head because I was watching her live today when she was talking about Michibu. She know a lot about Michibu just like me. You understand? She know a lot. So when I heard you live yesterday, you said HTK and Tammy Faye tell you to interview Michibu. So why didn't they tell you what was going on? But again, you know everything about Michibu. You mingle with Michibu in England. You state that you know Michibu. So how you go on like you don't know Michibu lifestyle? How you go on like you don't know Michibu lifestyle? Wagwan, welcome. How you doing? One's love. Yes, welcome. What I am saying, Donna is a liar. Because she has said when she do her live, she never said she know Michibu, She never come on her live yesterday and say, guys, I know who is Michibu. She pretend like she never know Michibu. You understand? And Michibu that they attack about depression and all of that. I believe she have depression. I look at depression. But guys, knowing England people, a lot of them use depression as a scapegoat. A lot of them use depression for got teeth. A lot of them say them depressed and then that's why they have a teeth. You understand? But a lot of them hype on each other. That's the problem. That's the problem. A lot of them hype on each other. So my problem to you, Donna, you think Michibu blind you? So why did HTK didn't tell you the type of person? Because you said on your live, HTK tell you to interview Michibu and Tommy Faye tell you to interview. So was it a catch? Was it to boost your live? So when you interview that, then the head cocksucker now run with it on our platform now to get views and likes. I'm no stupid over here. I'm no fool over here. And the HTK come talk about people have high chests and this and that and Tara and them have to do this and all of these stuff. Your interview panel was a disguise and a lie. When that girl was, when you were interviewing her, I know she was lying because I listened to about 2 interviews of hers in the past. I must go revisit that page again. And when she was talking about her illness and coming to England and deportation and all of those things, the story changes. You understand? But no come go on like say, yeah, come talk about this and that and Ray Tay and the head cocksucker got talk about people chest high, then going at this got that and that on one story. Guys, a lot of people over here is suffering from depression, but a lot of people use it as their advantage. You understand? Depression come in all different kind. You understand? One time I did heard Michibu on an interview. I'm going to look for that interview and play it, guys. When she said she will have things and still thief. My question to Michibu, how when you go to Jamaica, you're not thief? How when you go to America, you're not thief? But when you're in England, you're thief. Me not understand one day. When you go to America, you don't thief. When you go to Jamaica, you're not thief. But when you're in England, you're thief. Because England is easy. As I tell you guys, England is an easy road to thief. Because the government make it easy for them. As Michibu said, 3 months, 4 months, and you're out of jail. And you're gone back to the thieving thing again. Now the court don't want it in England anymore. The court is telling the stores, deal with it yourself. Deal with it yourself. Michibu know the ins and out. Just like I know the ins and out. I know how the system run. I have to deal with shoplifters. You understand? Me know the consequences. They know the consequences. They know the route. You get what I am saying, guys? Shoplifting in England is a multi-million pound business. Shoplifting in the UK is a multi-million business. It is crippling the high street stores, especially in the UK. They target Selfridges, they target John Lewis, they target all these high brand stores. And they have people that work for them. Let me look for some stuff on guys. Make I look for some stuff on the internet in the UK. I'm gonna come and show you some proof, yeah? Shoplifting in the UK is a big millionaire business.
Shoplifting in the UK is a big millionaire business.
All right, listen this now.
Shoplifted in the first place. You say that it was your childhood really that kind of led you into that life.
I made
of crime.
millions.
What happened?
My mum, I came down one morning, my mum had one egg between 9 kids and she was crying, and that's how it started, because I was the eldest. I just went out and stole food.
How long did that egg have to last for?
Well, it was just, that was it. I mean,
all there was.
Nothing else. If you think like 9 kids, you can't, not one loaf of bread's enough.
So pure desperation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what did you do then?
I just went out and stole food from Sainsbury's, Safeways, wherever I could get in, because I was only little, and I took one of the little granny trolleys. Yeah. My mum used to have that because she had so many kids. She'd have a plan with that as well, trying to do shopping and
Britain
everything.
shoplifting.
So that's how it started.
Look at this.
And then shopkeepers and retail bosses are demanding urgent action to tackle the rising incidence of shoplifting sweeping Britain's high streets. The British Retail Consortium says in some areas retail thefts have risen by almost 2/3 and cases of violence against staff have doubled since 2020.
Yeah, going to hear how one household retail chain is reacting in a moment. First, let's take a look at the shocking reality that poor retail workers have confronted in recent weeks and months.
You see what we have to deal with?
I mean, it makes shocking viewing, doesn't it? Our crime expert, David Wilson, is here
Hey,
now
David.
to see you. But before we speak to him, let's cross live to go to Manchester to speak to Paul Gerard from the Co-op.
Morning, Paul.
Paul, good morning. Thanks for joining us today. God, you look at that and it really is shocking, horrifying, in fact. On a day-to-day level, how bad have things got?
Morning, Holly. Morning, Dermot. So in the first 8 months of this year, we've seen a 41% increase in incidents of crime in our stores. What does it look like? It's not people nicking a loaf of bread and a pint of milk to make ends meet. It's individuals and gangs, often weaponised, coming in to steal large volumes of product. So the store I'm in this morning, there's an individual came in yesterday and stole 25 air fresheners. That's not for your own use. That's for resale. And of course, what comes with those those incidents is often violence and abuse against my colleagues.
Yeah, because, I mean, this is it. You know, when I got this brief, I think some of us think, well, you know, cost of living crisis, shoplifting is going to go up. If someone wants to take a pint of milk or a loaf of bread, it's kind of, you know, wherever your moral compass is, some people would say,
Guys, I am going to tell you, see the shoplifting, then just walk in the store and just walk out like them own it. You understand? They just walk in and walk out and you can't do a damn thing about it. I'm telling you, the stores them is suffering from shoplifting. And guys, it's a gang and it's a multi-million business in London. I can tell you that.
It'd be quite hard to judge them on that. And that's your take too, right? But this is a whole different thing. I mean, violence being used against your staff has increased by 25%.
Yes, it has. And what's driving, we see 1,000 incidents every day in our store. And what's driving those incidents isn't someone stealing to feed themselves. It's people stealing to order. They're taking out the entire meat aisle. They're taking out the entire spirits aisle. And that kind of behaviour really affects my colleagues. Today I know that 150 of my colleagues will be seriously verbally abused. I know 5 or 6 will be attacked, and a number of those attacks will be with a weapon. It could be a syringe, it could be a knife. We've had colleagues attacked with a medieval mace. We've had bones broken and people lost their sight. This is serious, and it affects colleagues in store and their ability to serve the communities those stores are in.
We're calling this retail crime, but this is serious. I mean, what you've just described there, nobody should have to go for working experience at all. Some police forces are better at responding to this than others. There seems to be no consistency here.
That's absolutely right. And I'm a former law enforcement officer before I joined the Corps. I was an officer of the Manchester Customs and Excise for over 20 years, so I understand law enforcement. Some forces really get this, really understand the impact on colleagues, the impact on communities. If I'm thinking of Sussex or Nottinghamshire Police, they work with us really closely, and they've taken dozens and dozens of offenders. It's the same people, persistent and prolifics, every day, 2 or 3 times a day in the same stores. They've taken them off the streets. What we need, though, from the police is a much more consistent response. Currently, my colleagues only report serious incidents of violence or large-scale theft. The police do not attend for those serious crimes in 73% of cases.
You see what I am telling you in the UK? Them getting away with these things. Them getting away with these things right now. When they do shoplifting, call the police, the store have to deal with this because the court cannot take on these things. It is getting bigger and bigger in the UK. And then go 3 months in jail, come back out. They do it. It's a multi-million toss. They send you in the store to steal. Then see one handbag for £1,000. Then go in there, go buy. You come now, you say you can't get them at $250 or whatsoever. That's what's going on in the UK. You understand? So when Donna go pick up her mouth, but the woman come telling that, don't order nothing from me, Chibu. Go sit your ass down. Move your ass and go sit down. Let me find something here. Shoplifting crisis, yeah? It's too much. It is too much, guys.
I ordered this drone 6 weeks ago. Where is it? I have a gig tomorrow.
We're starting today by discussing Friday's top news stories with Giles and Alison. Welcome.
I'm already in trouble, but...
When you go to the hope for that, because I think for a long time, lots of shops, they weren't even bothering to report crime because they didn't think anyone was going to do anything about it. So now there's the law is changing, which means that the police will prosecute for anything, even if it's a smaller thing.
Yes.
And also there's a new law coming in which is going to make a special offence of people who commit violence against shop workers, because it's been awful for shop workers.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, so there's the physical thing, but also I've been in shops and I've seen the people who are working in those shops, and they just have to stand there and watch.
Yes.
As people wander in, fill up their bags with whatever they fancy taking, then go off again. And these poor people.
That's what I told you. I work in this field, guys. You might there, they just carry a big bag, and they come in like they own that shop. They own the store. They come in and they fill up their bag. Guys, you can't touch them, because if you touch them, bumbleclot, you're in a problem. Them turn around and sue you. Guys, when I was working in Selfridges, guys, shoplifters come in there. And one of the workers must have touched him and said, give me the bag. And you know that person so Selfridges to pussy clot. You come to your store and you can't thief. And you go make the mistake, just go touch them. Did you know they can sue you? I see it happen. I see it happen. So you see, they walk in the store like they owned it. Managers have to stand up and look. Workers have to stand up and look. Security have to stand up and look. And you can't do a damn thing about it. And if you touch them, they sue you for assault. I'm telling you, guys, it's easy for thief. She not tap.
Bags with like whatever they fancy taking, then go off again. And these poor people are working for not offering very much money. It's outrageous.
And I'm afraid I've been too frightened to do things. I've seen this happen. And people actually, they don't look like people who are desperately in need.
No.
They look like the people I saw, a couple of quite strong lads, came and took stuff. And I was too cowardly to call them out. I began
it's
saying...
not cowardly, it's actually...
Well,
I think you're doing the wise thing.
I did say something loud to the thing. I said, something's going on here. I said loudly, but I was nervous about it.
Well, sure.
Yeah. It happens openly. This is, you know, in London, in supermarkets.
It does all the time. But what's also interesting is it looks like a lot of it is organised crime. It is not people who are just going in there because they're desperate.
Organised crime.
People.
We talked a lot about that.
But predominantly it's organised crime.
Between the two.
Yeah.
Apparently 44% was it, they reckon. So it's almost half of the shoplifting is actually organised to order.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're getting a criminal record, I suppose is what it is, right? If you're stealing now, but we're talking about overcrowding prisons as well. So unless it's presumably a violent crime against someone that works in the shop, if you just get done for shoplifting, you're not going to go to prison, are you? Or
no, I mean not unless it was sort of it was happening a lot.
Sure.
But I think what's happening.
What would happen to that person?
Would you get a caution for that or something?
Well, you might get a fine. You might get community services, sort of still a thing in some places. So it could be that. But
okay, shoplifting is like this, guys. You might not go to prison. Because if they catch you for the first time, you might get a fine or a caution and all of these things. I can tell you because I work in that field. You understand? So it's so easy in England to be a shoplifter. But if you continue and you pop up in the system, then you might go to jail for 3 months. And then you come out, oh, I'm depressed. I am this. I am that. I can't help myself. And all this rubbish. It's an organized crime. You understand? Shoplifting is an organized crime.
But I think it's about society saying this isn't acceptable. For quite a long time, it's been sort of saying, yeah, actually.
What you say ambitiously, them thief like, whoa, them Front Hill Road. Oh my God, guys, when you go to Front Hill Road, them the shop they clean out. Them the shop there, it clean out.
Maybe it is acceptable.
The good news is that governments always promise more police on the beat because they know people want that. But the government has announced that 13,000 extra additional officers between now and 2029 are going to be deployed specifically to city centres to make this sort of thing, to be a deterrent.
Okay.
YouTube music is just like most music apps, but also nothing like most music apps. For example, look at this.
Okay. How would you tackle shoplifting, by the way? If you think the police should be doing more, if you think other crimes should take priority,
Hi, Diane.
Maybe you're a shop owner who's had to kind of step in, or perhaps you've seen a shoplifter and had to take action.
So what we're going to do today, we're inviting you to join the debate, sending us a voice note on WhatsApp. All you need to do is scan the QR code on screen now. That's going to take you to the WhatsApp. Then just send a voice note. Tell us what you think about any stories we're discussing.
Trying to keep it short because it's obviously not a podcast. Don't go on for ages. But listen, you need to be 18 or over and you must get in touch by midday today. Leave a short little voice note.
All right, next story now. Private parking companies are sending out a record number of fines, but does the government need to be...
2019, the government did introduce a code of conduct legislation, which ran until, I think, about 2 or 3 years. And then the parking companies challenged it, and it's now in abeyance.
Yeah.
So they...
So, guys, as I told you, shoplifting is an organized crime. So when Donna is going to talk about the girl manager is saying, don't call her to buy anything from her. Bullshit. Rubbish. It's easy to thief in London. They come in, They take it up like the store belonged to them. You can't even touch them. Well, if the police caught them in time, fair enough. Fair enough. All the shoplifters, you have to put up their photos in the shop. You understand? So whenever time you see them in the shop, you just call the police right away. But because they have people to work for them, Mishibu is in a gang. You understand? They work as a gang and it's a multi-millionaire business. They target the high stores. Guys, I'm if you tell you about Selfridges. I'm if you tell you about Selfridges. Where I used to work. Guys, when you see them come in there, them own the shop. Them own the name brand. Hi guys, hi to everybody. How you all doing? This is your girl Sophie, pretty and honest. Side guys, we're talking about shoplifting in London. Okay, I can talk about London and how it's easy to shoplift, and you might just get a slap on the wrist. And if you continue doing shoplifting, you might get it 2 months, you might get 3 months. It all depends. And if we hold you, you have to pay the money. You don't go to jail. You don't go to jail. That's why they're doing this shoplifting. It's a multi-million business in London. You understand? I work in that sector. I can tell you about shoplifting. You understand? Nobody now gone to prison for 1 year for no shoplifting. The government need to do something better. The government needs to, the government needs to give them 5 years, 10 years for shoplifting, and shoplifting will finish. Yes. The government need to give, all right, you can go in a Tesco, you know, guys, and go take up anything and walk out with that. And the government will turn around and say, oh my God, the person is hungry. That's why she stole the food. Some of them, they go in a Tesco, go shop. The shoplifters, you know, the cockeras. Guys, England is an easy road. England is very, very easy for shoplift. Guys, you're in there, and them own the store. Same as how you hear the girl was talking about, she cannot stop. It's a job. It's a multi-million task job, shoplifting. It's a job. Hi, Diane Stewart, how you doing? So I am going to tell you guys, when you hear Donna come talk about she did that England and she know the girl, she never said she know the girl in the interview, you know, and now she going to say the girl deceive her. And now she going to say the girl deceive her. You understand? The girl deceive her. Listen to Donna. Listen to Donna, guys. America, to line Donna. Now she know Michibu, and she never buy nothing from Michibu. Listen to line, Donna. The manager said, I only see one, I call her phone, and I order stuff. So if you don't want to stop thief, don't order nothing. But buy no stuff, if you can't afford their things, go in a dollar store, go in a pawn shop, go in a Aldi, go in a Lidl, and them have good things, go buy cheap stuff and we go in a Walmart and them place there. And I know her lifestyle because when I was in the UK, I used to buy things from them. All of us who are in England, I never buy from Michibu. You buy? Michibu. But all of us, only if I want to buy things from girl we got teeth out in a store. All in America, yeah, enough. Then you send the things them in a bungo. And so, you have one papi, even this man and lady said to Mr. Angela, I used to teeth too, you know. We used to do England and teeth too. I must stop. Me never get catch and me give God thanks. Me stop. You understand? She said, you see guys, Donna know Michibu, you know. Donna know. All right. You remember when she was calling Queenie name, we all know say Queenie a shoplifter in England, Clutcher Queenie as well. I remember when she was on her live and Queenie said, don't call me name. The whole way was Clutcher in England, Dirty Donna, thief in Donna. So, you go hear Michibu come for your ass. When Donna upon her live, I remember she said, oh, Queenie, and Queenie said, don't call me name. The whole of we was clutcher in England. So Donna, me never know say you know Michibu too. Me never know say that's par with Michibu. When you say you were in England, how much you borrow to send down to Jamaica, Donna, you come here for 6 months. Where you get 18 barrel to send to Jamaica. And talk about in a bongo. And the whole of us buy and Ray and Tay and all of these stuff. Me say, I want Michibu come out from your bumbo. I want Michibu. No, she go come on her live, guys. I look why me take out piece of that. She go talk about Michibu deceiver. Because Michibu come on her live to sell her book and to come promote party. And she don't think there's nothing wrong with Michibu. Me not think there's nothing wrong with Michibu. He might have a depression, yes, and he have a teething problem. He have a touching finger. You understand? But my thing with Michibu, if he go America, he not thief. If he go Jamaica, he not thief. Same like Queenie. When Queenie go Jamaica, Queenie thief? No. When Queenie go different country, Queenie thief? No. Queenie only thief in England. You understand? Because the government make it easy for them to thief. The government now put in restriction when they thief. If a thief deport. If a thief 10 years in a prison, you see them top thief. Now, the government want put in about 30,000 more police on the street for shoplifters. More and you have to know we have to go work hard to pay money, to pay extra police because of shoplifters. You understand? No, we have to go work harder. So when Donna go talk about Michibu deceiver, I'm not telling her that the purpose of the interview was depression. The main interview was to come sell her book and to go party. You're too wicked and lie. You know who was Michibu? You know what she's like. And then when you never tell the people them say they know Michibu. Yes, ambitious lady, we all know. They treat it as a minor crime. You understand? That's why they get away with it in England. I see it every day. I work with it every day. They come in as if they own the store, they own the shops. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. If you touch them, they sue you. So you just have to watch. And boy, may I tell you, say, England is an easy road, you know. It's easy. It's easy for shoplifters. And England is gone up to about 45% because it's an organized crime. And it's a multi-millionaire business in London, if you didn't know. It's a minor crime. That's why Michibu can do what she do and get away with it a lot of time. And that's why she say, where something when call him say, me no remember the name where she say, you understand? And when they say they're mental or they're depression, the government say, okay, she's sick. They use that as a stepping stone. They use depression to deceive the government. You go to the doctor, you go to the GP. Oh, I'm depressed. I don't know why I steal. I don't know why I take up this. I don't know why. There's a voice in my head say, take it. And I take it. Hey, Father God, Michibu, would I like if you go to Jamaica and go thief? Would I like you to go to Jamaica and go thief? Because to me, it's the only place where you thief at Jamaica. Or England. When you go anywhere else in the world, you don't thief. But when you're in England, you thief. Me not understand that one day. Me not understand that one day, Michi. Come explain to me. So, Michi, when you're in America, how you not go thief? Eh, Michi? And when you go different island, you not thief. But you only thief in England. I don't blame you, girl. So be careful, don't make those people come for you when you go back to the UK. Me just I talk about bits and pieces, guys, that what Donna was saying that with Michibu, and then she go say Michibu deceive her. And Michibu never tell her that she gonna come and promote her book. She come promote her party and her lifestyle icon and all of these stuff. That's what she is claiming. You understand? But it is just life. Guys, me not compound this life too long, guys. Because if you'd have listened to Leggy live on this thing, and Leggy did a play it. Leggy know them, but guys, as let me tell you about it is so sad that a lot of these things is an organized crime. But Donna no fit tell no lie. Like say Michibu deceive her and she didn't know who was Michibu. She know who was Michibu because she says his head cocksucker tell her to interview her and Tommy Fee. So she knew all along what Michibu was going to come and talk about because, you know, and then she go put out, don't make her, boy, I mean, I know. Guys, you know, as I tell you, shoplifting in the UK is very easy. Then just get a slap on the wrist. And when they come in the store, you can't do them anything. And if you touch them, they can sue you. So you just have to stand up and watch. And they pack their bags and they walk out. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. And then the police has to deal with these problems. It can be a headache because the court don't want it in the courthouse. It's too much. You understand? And it's not like say these people are hungry and thirsty. No. It's an organized crime. Okay? Make me come off of this rubbish now. No more. Make me come off of this shoplifting thing. So guys, how are you doing today? I hope you have a blessed Monday. And I hope your weekend was good. And please like and share and subscribe. Make me go outside, go do some more exercise, you know. And but Donna, me never know so you know Michibu. Your mouth slip. In Donna, me never know so you know Michibu. What a bangarang. I never know say Donna know Michibu. I never know that. In Donna, me never know so you know Michibu. In Donna, but you never tell people say you know Michibu. Like when you come for your life and talk about you know Queenie, and Queenie said, don't call me name. The whole of it was clutcher. Anna know who Michibu is, and the type of person pretend like she doesn't know Michibu.
Hi guys, I'm drinking my cup of tea. I just want to...
Guys, listen to line Donna. Now she know Michibu, and she never buy it from Michibu. Listen to line Donna.
The manager said, I only see one, I call her phone, and I order stuff. But if you don't want to stop thief, don't order nothing. But buy no stuff, if you can't afford their things, go in a dollar store, go in a pawn shop, go in a Aldi, go in a Lidl, and them have good things, go buy cheap stuff and we go in a Walmart and them place them. And I know her lifestyle because when I was in the UK, I used to buy things from them. All of us who are in England, I never buy from Michibu.
You buy?
Michibu. But all of us, only if I want to buy things from girl who got teeth out in a store. All in America, yeah, enough. Then time they used to send them.
Yeah, what she said now, she know of Michibu, but she never personally buy nothing from Michibu. That's what she said, you know. She know of Michibu, but she personally never buy nothing from Michibu. So when Donna was on her live in 2017, 2019, 2020 come up, and she said when she died in England, she packed 20 barrels to come to Jamaica, and this and that, and Taran, Ray. Where you get them the money there? Where you get them the clothes there? Where you get them the clothes there? Me say, I want Michibu come for your bumbo. I want Michibu come for your bumbo. You come talk about Michibu deceive you. And you go make your friend them run life pan Michibu, how Michibu, this and that and that and that and this and that. Boy, you interview. I saw somebody interview people. When you interview Michibu, you feel hit the spot on the nail. First and foremost, you go say, of course I know Michibu. Of course I know her. I met her when I was in England. Yes, you introduce yourself. I know Michibu when I was in England. And you make it clear on your platform so you know her when you was in England. But you act as if you don't know Wagwan. You act as if you don't know say Michibu do interview. Guys, let me look if me find Michibu interview them in London.
The things them in a
Michibu, the I style, when name, wait the guys, wait them, when name, style icon, Michibu style icon.
Michibu style icon.
How are Michibu there? Mr. Michibu, yeah?
I have blood clot innocent. I have shot every blood clot mama corruption body in England. Me I have blood clot young and shot them. Stop act like your blood clot center. You're innocent, you know. When they did their blood clot Bristol, I take it two boy them down there. And the girl them blood clot one beat you. Make sure you got and piss and me I look for you. And when your blood clot come, me I say, where you there? Me going to the bathroom and the girl them join you in the bathroom. Who the bomber blood clot defend you? Me blood clot defend you. You ever hear me call it my warrior? You ever hear me beg you to come defend me? And me defend you. You the pan 5 o'clock boat ride and people want blood clot fuck you up. Who come to defend you? Me, Melissa. I will part time me blood clot defend you. Stop act like you're saint, you know. And stop act like you're innocent. Cause you can't fool me, you know. And maintain me in my blood clot baga baga. Me no call nobody to come in my baga baga. But the bomber clot, you call me, you chat her. Me you chat the blood clot girl. Me you chat how are you afraid of If lick you, me lick back blood clot fear what you talk about. Oh, listen, Michelle, me like you, me not want this, but don't go on a blood clot life, go talk no foolishness by my head. Cause you know me can't tame in. And you know you can't style me neither.
Woo!
So what you say? And I make nobody gas in your blood clot head neither. No make nobody gas in your head cause you don't perfect and you don't innocent and it's not no blood clot sick, so stop it. Don't do me that thing there. I like you, I don't want to start you out in the day. So go on where you go. You hear me? I want you. Nobody with me. Because I don't have you on my plate right now. Because I'm covered, you know. You see, I'm not idiot girl. I'm afraid of people. I'm not fear people. I'm not fear nobody. I got alone me fear. I'm the whole of that blood clot, Shred and Judas. I want to chat me. I'm chop up back to the blood clot. Bomber blood clot. Enough time I rub out to the blood clot. I'm going to rub you out. What you talk about? Where you move your blood clot and someone like you're innocent and you're saint. Are you perfect? And no weapon in a blood clot perfect. Good. I mean a dopey back like blood clot, you know, where girl lick, you know, and make girl walk past, you know. Now do me that thing there. I don't act like when I say you love chat blood clot people. One of them girl with this here.
All right, guys.
Who are the Spice Girls?
Well, I don't know why they talk about Spice Girl because I was never a part of Spice Girl.
So you recently went viral for being cleared of charges of £19,000 worth of theft because you claim that you have kleptomania. So speak to me about that.
There's always times where I try to stop myself.
That's Michibu. 19,000. Guys, Michibu stole £19,000 worth of stuff because of mental illness of the record. This is Michibu interview in London, and this was about 4 months of the record. You understand? This is Michibu interview in London. So take a listen.
Even if I'm being arrested and I just come out of a police station, as soon as I come out there, I will still take something.
How many times have you been to prison?
Numerous times.
Wow.
I've been to prison.
In terms of surgery, are you open to talk about what you've had done?
Yeah, I've got my boobs done recently.
Good body, girl.
You know, me's a hot grandma.
Welcome to Off the Record, a platform for individuals to speak their truth, discuss their thoughts, and own their stories. We will be having candid conversations, dissecting various events, asking the questions we are all eager to know, and hopefully coming to graceful conclusions. I'm your host, Mide Oni, the one and only. Let's get into it. Today we are joined by the influential, fashionable, undisputed, the one style icon, Mitchie Boo. Woo!
Sky-high prices are everywhere. But your first exam and x-ray at Aspen Dental is free for new...
No. Excuse me. Yes. Yeah, let's have a moment.
Okay.
Wow. Can we have a little 360? Hello. You want to kill us? Okay, sis. Yeah. You look amazing.
Thank you.
You look amazing. Take a seat.
Thanks for having me as well.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
How was your journey in?
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, I tried.
Thank you so much for coming. You look
I want to take
absolutely...
my glasses off.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, take them off. Let's see you. You look absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
So let's just get straight into it. Yeah. So for those that don't know, where are you originally from?
Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston 13.
Okay.
In Jamaica.
Like growing up in Jamaica?
Well, I grew up with my mom as a single mother.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother had like 9 of us. So yeah, I was one of the 9 children, and my mom was a single mom. So my dad.
So guys, you see, if Donna was listening to this interview, I watched this interview long time ago, yeah? And the interview that Mitchie Boo did with Donna, a lot of lies. You understand? They said this interview did about 4 months ago. No, this interview done about a year odd, because I did watch this interview with her. You understand? So the interview that she done with Donna is 2 different interviews. You understand? And when Donna gonna say she don't know anything about Mitchie Boo, she lied. She know Mitchie Boo. She know who is Mitchie Boo. You understand? Donna claimed that Mitchie Boo deceived her because she want her books to sell.
The 9 children, and my mom was a single mom. So my dad left my mom when I was young.
Hi, Vanessa.
So I grew up when I was older. I get to know my dad.
Okay. What number child were you?
Other.
So did you struggle when you got
I
here?
did struggle.
In what ways?
In literally every way, because at the time when I came, I was staying with my aunt. Then once I was staying with my aunt, after that, now my aunt and her partner, both of them like having issue with me being there. Then I end up meeting some guy, and that's how I end up on the other side, if you understand what I mean.
What do you mean?
When I say on the other side, then once I meet the guy now, my aunt and her husband didn't want me there no more. So I end up in bad company then, put it that way. That's why I said I end up on the other side.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get into that a bit more. Obviously, leaving Jamaica, coming to the UK, it's very, very different.
Yeah,
in
it was
terms of
different.
culture.
Yeah, it was different.
How did you adjust to being in the UK from living in Jamaica?
Well, I had just pretty well, because coming from what I was coming from, like violent, you know, like I witnessed a lot of stuff as a child growing up, violence, loads of stuff. Some of it will be in my book that people can get to read about it. But I was happy to be in the UK, that I was happy that I didn't have to get up and go with my mom to the market to sell like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to go downtown to sell. Happy that I was away from rape and stuff like that, you know. As a young girl growing up those times, it was pretty hard, violent. You know what I mean? And it wasn't everyone that was lucky, you know what I mean? So
you were glad to be here.
I was glad to be here. But even though I'm here, there's still struggle you face same way here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't just plain slay like that.
So you are very well known in South London, especially in the dancehall scene. Your name holds a lot of weight. Can you take me through the journey of how you became so popular?
Well, I would go back as well, back to Jamaica. So from Jamaica, as I said, growing up, seeing my aunt and being around my mom, they going out and whatever. My love for fashion came from that. So I was in Jamaica. I used to go to events as well, like, you know, you have party at the ghetto and you go, you know, you're gonna Anatown, Wildman Street and then place there, Love Lane and, you know, dance and whatever. So I always love music, always love fashion, always love dance, you know what I mean? So from Jamaica, I used to like go to different parties and whatever. Then when I came to England, I still, the love for party and music still continued. It's still continuing.
Okay, so then that's how you built your reputation.
Yeah, but I was always a fashionable person about me in person, because what you have to remember, when you go to these dancehall events, you put up a barrier and you put up a shield, because you have to deal with everyone around you. And sometimes you're not okay. But because you're not okay, no one have the time to say, are you okay today? So you have to live a life of lie, really, because you're not okay, but you have to pretend that you're okay to be accepted. And this is what I want to speak about. It is wrong, you know, because there's a lot of people like myself out there suffering, but they're looking at you on the outside and think that you're okay. Because you're looking at me now and you say, oh, you look nice, there's nothing wrong with you. But how do you know nothing wrong with me? You have to, some people like myself, I don't smoke now, but you have some people that they will drink. You have some people, my way of dealing with my mental health is to look like this. Because that's what the vices tell me to do. I have to look a certain way. You get where I'm coming from?
Sorry to cut you, when did you start to think that, okay, I have kleptomania? When was that the beginning of that journey?
Most of it happened when my sons went into care from over here.
Okay.
It get worse. My twins, when they take my children from me, and that happened. I'm not going to say everything because some of it's going to be in the book. But my mental health get worse when my twin sons went into care.
How old were they?
They went into care when they was 5 years old.
Oh wow!
And that one of it that triggered my mental health, because they put my sons in care because I didn't have the right to live here. I didn't have any paper, and instead of they helping me, they ripped my family.
Listen, guys, we're going to talk about children going into care in the UK. So this part, I don't believe it. If you don't have your paper, the government not going to just come and take your child into care like that. You have to be like abandon your child and certain issues for them come and take away your child. But one day I will speak on that subject, why some people, children is taken away. Not because you're illegal or you have no documents. That's not true. All right? So continue.
The right to live here. I didn't have any paper. And instead of they helping me, they ripped my family apart, put my children into care, and left me there wandering the street. No one, no counseling.
Michibu, guys, that part, let me leave that part alone. Let me listen.
Help, no support, nothing. How to deal with. Remember, I didn't abuse my children. I didn't do anything wrong.
And so that's when the kleptomania started.
That's when the mental health developed, and that's when the kleptomania started, because I didn't have nothing to live for. I didn't care what happened to me, so I was getting arrested day after day.
Oh wow!
What I'm saying? Yeah. Day after day.
Maybe when she doing shoplifting and they arrested her, they realized they have to take the children. That's what I assume. My assume is, if you is a shoplifter, you have no documents or whatsoever, and then when they take you to jail, who going to look after the children? That's where I believe the government step in and take the children away. Because if you go into jail, they're not going to live to 5 years old on their own. No, the government going to take them into care. And that's how it is. Because a lot of shoplifters I know, the government take away their children and then go to jail. And when they come back, they get their children. Or family members take the children. That's how it is in the UK. If the family members can take the children, that's fine. But if you don't have no family members to take the children, they will go into care until maybe you come back and sort out yourself.
What I'm saying, day after day, I didn't want to live. Okay. I didn't want to survive. I didn't care what they do.
I don't believe anything
because
she
part
say.
of my heart was ripped out. You understand what I'm saying? So that's when my shoplifting and my mental health went downhill.
Okay. There's obviously been a...
No. First she said that when she came here, she lived with her aunt, and then she finds somebody else, and then she was on the wrong side. When she on the wrong side, she was selling into drugs and all of these stuff and shoplifting. If you listen to this story, it's contrary. Even the story and Donna's story is a different story to this story. So guys, just listen. Just listen. I'm not going to say much, but you can read into it.
A lot of conversation about your mental health and the kleptomania, and a lot of people saying that you don't have it. You're only saying...
Are they my doctor?
Well, this is what we're going to discuss.
Are they my doctor?
They're not.
Are they...
Guys, kleptomania. Yeah, what's she talking about? You see over here, GP? You can just go into the GP and say, oh my God, I have depression. Oh my God, I need help. Oh my God, I don't think I can wake up to go to work. Oh my God, I think I'm depressed. And a ball, you know. I saw over your doctor stay, you know, to pussy. Guys, over your doctor, you will go in there. You put on the eye water. All right, some people, oh my God, I can't sleep at night. No go say no. Lie to Ross. Lie out to Ross. Then the doctor don't know nothing, you know. For instance, you are crying now. He said, oh, I think you have depression. This, that. Okay, I'm going to help you. Okay, I'm going to get counseling. When they send you counseling, Lord, my head up pain me. Why? Not go say no. Hey, me tell you say no. You say over here, I want acting. You there act. You stay there.
Are they my doctor?
They're not.
Have they been, when I'm in mental health hospital, I've been to 3 mental health hospitals. Do they know anything about me? They don't know anything. All they know about me is my fashion and who I am.
So some people would say that it's just very convenient that you have a luxury lifestyle where you're always wearing designers and you're a fashion icon.
I wear everything. Last night when I was in Zara. Yeah. A Zara dress, a Zara bag. I wear H&M. I wear anything. It doesn't matter if you wear Louis Vuitton or Versace. You can have just something normal. Yeah. And you're still okay. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
But obviously you're very different to the average person. Yeah. Just because obviously you do sport a lot of luxury items and designer. Yeah. So obviously when you've been not convicted, but charged with £19,000 worth of theft, and people are saying it's very convenient to say that you have kleptomania because that excuses the fact that you've been stealing. Okay. What do you have to say to that?
What I have to say about that, I'm not proud of nothing that I've done. I take full responsibility for my action, and I'm very remorseful. You know what I mean? But the end of the day, nobody knows me as a person. I know they're not my doctor. So no one would know if I have mental health or not. Was they there when I went into mental health hospital? Does they know that? They don't know that. They don't know what medication I take. Yeah. They don't know nothing about me. So until you know something about me, you're not my doctor. So you cannot come and say I don't have mental health problem. Not because, how many times you see people dressed up very nicely and 5 minutes you hear they kill someone down the road there? Because they're so...
But you can't go dance and do all of them foolishness there. Guys, you have a lot of mental people walking around, in clean clothes. Continue to listen.
for mental health problem and no one acknowledges it. And the society that we live in, we have to pretend that we don't have nothing when we have illness. Because people like myself, from my culture where I come from Jamaica, everybody's ashamed to speak about mental health, speak about abuse, speak about rape. They don't want to speak about nothing because of the stigma. But I will not do that. You understand? I will always be who I am. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm mental health, I've got mental health. I don't afraid to speak about it. And how do they know I don't have mental health problem? You understand? They're not my doctor. You understand? I've been into massive mental health. I spent 1 month in the hospital. And I'm going to say everything here. But you understand? But I can't look at you and say you don't have mental health problem. Because when you live here, how do we know?
Paulette said your mouth can say anything. She didn't have no mental health when she was stealing. She's a really good actress. She's a professional liar too. Paulette, I believe that one as well. She's a good actress. Them in a can go like say me mental. Me no can go on so. Hey, guys, come to the real world. Guys, come to England. I would like. All right. How many people here on my life live in England? How many people? How many people here live in the UK? How many people here live in the UK? They use mental illness as a way to steal. Oh, you. Okay. Sita, yes. All right. They use mental illness as a way to get away with things. You see, all right, it's like you're working in the workplace in England, yeah? So you're working. Then go to the doctor, say them sick. Not do them, you know. They don't want to come and work. They said, oh, I have depression. Work, you go to the GP. How long do you want off work? The GP will give you a month off. You go back to the GP. I don't think I am able to attend work. I don't feel good. GP send it to something else. Then when you look, you're off of work for 6 months. So you're depend on something the ability. Jesus, Father God. Jesus, take the wheel. Give me one more chance, Father God. This world, a lot of actors in this world. Some people are walk with stick and not do them. So they have disability. Father God. And when they go to the yard, then throw down the stick. When they go to the road, then carry the stick. Father God. Guys, England is college. Come to college. Come to college. It's when you come to England, you come to college, yeah?
You would say you don't have mental health problem. Because when you live here, how do we know what you're going through if a family member don't come and check up on you, or a partner that you have that said, okay, I know you're not well or whatever, but yet still you still got to go to work because you have to feed your family. You understand? Even though you have your mental health, you still got to feed your family. So you're going to have to get up, put on your clothes, and come out there to pretend with me now and do this interview. But when you leave here, you're in tears, you're crying. You got your own issue to deal with. How do you deal with that? You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, no, I totally understand.
So I know I've got an illness because I can have 10 of this, and I will still go out there and take another one, make 11. So clearly something's wrong with me. You get where I'm coming from? I will have 10 bags, and yet still I will go there and take another one, make the 11. You understand what I'm saying?
No, Mitchie, that is greed. That is fucking greed. What you mean? You will thief 10 bags, and then you go back and take a next one, make 11. That's why I tell you, say, you know, guys, this is shoplifting in England. All right, Mitchie Boo, when you go to America or Canada or Jamaica, can you do the same thing? I want you to do the same thing. All right, darling?
It's not me, myself doing it. It's what is within me. And this is what...
So, Mitchie, so when you leave UK and go to different island, you not do it. But when you're in UK, you do these things. Yes, cuz? Huh? Yeah, man, we soon come downstairs. Yeah, man. So UK is different. So we'll go downstairs for my dinner. So, I'm in bed.
I'm going and getting the help that I need and the support that I need to make myself better. I don't want to live like that. I don't want my grandkids to grow up and do the same thing what I've done or feel that it's okay. It is not okay. But at the same time, you can't help yourself. There's a hurt in you. Without you, God.
So, Mitchie, if it's happened that you get deported to go to Jamaica, yeah? How would you survive? Can you go in the store and take things? No. So it's a choice. Guys, catch record. Can't bother with this foolishness here, yeah, guys. Now go come back one next day. I'll go downstairs, go eat my dinner right now. All right? So thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. To all my lovely supporters, Vanessa, how you doing, darling? So stay tuned for later. All right? Bye-bye.